Up here at the High Altitude Aviation Trade Site, we teach what's called power management, which is basically flying in the mountains where the aircraft does not perform as well as it normally does at sea level. You're confined a lot more in your aircraft limitations and your pilot limitations. So we teach aviators how to work around those issues and accomplish their mission. We are the only school of our kind in the Department of Defense. We have the Air Force come here, the Navy comes here, the Marine Corps. We have a Coast Guard instructor on staff. We also teach our NATO allies and other allies around the world.
Right now, sitting here, I'm about 6,000 feet higher than I would be at home. So it makes a big difference. The air's thinner. The helicopter doesn't want to fly the way we want it to. It's kind of like starting all over again.
Training flights involve taking off here at 6,500 feet, and from there we can go anywhere up to 12,000 feet for our landing zones. We take the students through a series of landing zones that we have: confined, pinnacle, hilltop, ridge lines. When they reach the landing zone, we have them go through the approach takeoff sequence, which is basically a step-by-step process to evaluate the landing zone to determine whether or not that landing zone is safe and conducive to their mission accomplishment. And once they come in, they're assessing their power, how much they need, how much they have, and the big fundamental portion of the course is to make a decision. We want our aviators to understand that they're going to be the ultimate authority up there in the air. We try to put our aviators into positions that they're going to be at when they're in combat. The primary focus is obviously the warfight. Afghanistan is our primary customer for deploying units. The mission sets in Afghanistan can vary. A lot of times if I have a medevac crew, we'll go out and show them how to do a hoist in very power limited conditions. If they're in air assault battalion, we'll come in and we'll actually show them how to do the approach takeoff sequence all in one pass so they can land with a multi-ship formation at high altitude. We are extremely focused on the tactical setting. Up here at the High Altitude Aviation Trade Site, a lot of times for us was search and rescue. Our interaction with the civilian community is the local mountain rescue teams, which are all volunteer rescuemen. When they call for us, they are literally in the most extreme environment in Colorado. Their air ambulance companies can't get to them. They're great pilots, and they'll basically say, this is a HAATS mission, because there's really nobody else that can do it. A lot of times they're at 13,000, 14,000 feet. These guys, they're operating on a ledge that may be 4 feet by 6 feet, if that. There's an amazing team that we work with out there. But overall for us, the LZs that we operate for our search and rescue, that's where we prove exactly what we teach. Search and rescue, as we put it, that's the proof in the pudding for us.